Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, we're Sean and Tyler. We are two dads. We are in the process of moving, as you may be able to see, and we document our life on YouTube, just to share with, hopefully find other gay parents or just build our little community online. It's been so fun and so cool. We've been vlogging for about a year and a half now, and we've met some amazing people doing it. And anyway, we share our life online. We vlog something pretty much every day. We upload like twice a week. If that interests you, you should subscribe. You can also find us on Instagram and on TikTok at Sean and Tyler Bond. We post there pretty often too. We're trying to grow them all, but no pressure. Anyway, it's Saturday, September 27th. Today, we are actually going to get tattoos this morning. So Tyler's mom has Harrison. She just picked him up for the night so he could go do this appointment without him. We typically take Harrison with us to do everything, but this is one of those things that'll be a lot easier without a baby there. So she was more than happy to spend some time with her grandson, and she does such a good job with him, and we love having her close by. Anyway, I mentioned moving. We were actually supposed to move this weekend, but our closing got pushed back 2 weeks, which is good because we needed more time to pack. And you may notice our front room is starting to look like we're moving. We've taken down pretty much everything from our bookshelf. We have about 8 boxes packed. Still probably about 50 or so to go. So lots to do there. But in our moving, we actually found our profile book that we made for our adoption. We had like several copies. And when you adopt, you have to make these little books. I don't really love the practice of it. I think it's a little but this is what, moms look at when they are picking a family, pretty much. Except for Harrison's mom looked at our profile virtually, and did not have a physical copy of our book. Anyway, we found it, and, we decided to keep a copy just so we have for Harrison one day, so we can show him, this is what your mom saw, and we decided to keep a copy. So I haven't looked at it in a long time, frankly, and I really don't want to. So because making these it's kind of terrible. But Tyler's down. He's been singing this morning.
I was just enjoying my life.
We'll take you along with our day. We'll see what else we get up to. I think it's actually going to be pretty chill after the tattoo stuff. We're meeting some of our lesbians tonight for dinner.
Really like early evening.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like early dinner, early evening. Ooh, okay. Yeah, we're meeting them for dinner, and we'll see where the wind blows today.
Getting Harrison's birthday in Roman numerals on my thigh, and then I haven't decided exactly. I want to see like when she shows me the thing, but I'm gonna get a little guy running, and I'm gonna either get it like on the inside of my thigh here, or like on the side of my thigh. So, Disco Aesthetics in Louisville, tattoo artist name is Lauren. She has done my house, and this is probably the one I get the most compliments on. The cowboy picture frame, she has done both of those. So,
and I am getting this little like yin and yang, the fish, but like the Pisces symbol. I don't know if I want it on my arm or my leg. I'm inclined to do my arm because I grow leg hair pretty ferociously, and I think you would never be able to see it if I did it on my leg. So I'll see. We'll see.
especially after we've had a lot of. Okay, so Sean and I are newly tatted, and so I will show them. Here. Oh yeah, it'd be easier for you to show my leg. So I have Harrison's birthday in Roman numerals here, and then on the side of my thigh, there's a little blood there, but it's bandage. There's a little runner guy, because as you guys know, and then Sean also got tattooed, and Sean got the Pisces symbol for this guy.
A little Pisces bestie.
Oh. I got 2 items from my mom's. So I have this Scooby-Doo Halloween sweatshirt that my mom actually had made for me. And it is the Comfort Colors brand, which I love. And Harrison actually really likes when our stuff has like characters on it and stuff. So I love this. I'm excited to wear this like when we do our Halloween stuff. That's probably like if we take Harrison trick-or-treating or something. I'll wear this. And then I ordered this online and just had it shipped to my mom's because we didn't know the housing situation. but I don't want to wait in line at Tate McRae because I've seen the merch lines on TikTok, and the shirt I wanted from the show was on her web store, and Sean was like, "You should just order it so we don't have to wait in line." So I did.
Yeah, I'm usually the one that waits in line for merch at the shows. That's my job. I think it was when we went to Harry Styles. I waited for like an hour and missed the opening act.
Which was Jessie Ware.
Me
and Ashlyn.
Yeah, I missed the entire opening act, but Tyler wanted merch, and so I had to stay in the line. So. Okay, so it's the next day. It's Sunday. We didn't vlog last night. We went out to dinner with our lesbian friends. It sounds like I'm like profiling them, but no, that's like they call us their gays and we call them our lesbians. It's a term of endearment. It's one of Tyler's like
get it.
Yeah, gay people will get it. It's one of Tyler's long standing friends. They've been friends since preschool. But last night I didn't feel like vlogging. It ended up yesterday being sadder than I thought it would be. My childhood dog Bailey, I'll put some pictures here. She may have been in a couple vlogs here or there. I got her when I was a sophomore in high school, so I only lived with her full time for a few years. But she went to the Rainbow Bridge yesterday. She was 13 years old. She was a rough collie, and she was such a good dog. But she had been struggling with mobility like the last year or so. And my mom said on Friday she like just didn't get up and started to pee on herself and defecate herself, and that was like the sign, and like just wouldn't get up to eat, and that was the sign that it was time. And I don't know, that really put me in weird spirits yesterday because she's kind of like the last piece of, we have a cat I guess, but she more has us. She just does her own thing. We see her like maybe once a year. She lives in the house, but we change her litter box. Well, I don't anymore, but I don't know, it's kind of like one of the last pieces of that, of like, I don't know, my high school self that's just gone. And we're about to actually go see my mom now, because we do as you do on Sunday. Harrison's in the car, and I'll talk about him in a second too, because we are at war. But Tyler's driving, but yeah, she was just kind of distraught about it yesterday, and it's just sad. Harrison. So last night, we've been saying Harrison's in a sleep regression. I think he's kind of past that sleep regression, but I think during his like teething and just like being sick, we have allowed him to develop some really bad habits and some sleep habits, and he used to be such a great sleeper. So not really full on sleep training him, but more so just trying to get him to be less reliant on a bottle to go to sleep. And so last night, me and him were at war. So we put him down at like 7:30, and then he woke up again at like 9 o'clock. I gave him another bottle. And then after that, I was like firm. I was like, if he wakes up again before midnight, he will not get another bottle until after midnight. I'll let at least 4 or 5 hours pass. So that's what I did. And so he only had one feed last night, and it's part of just, getting this out of his system of just like, right now he knows if he wakes up and cries, he'll get a bottle. But those times that he woke up 2 other times last night, I did not give him a bottle. He still went back to sleep. It just took a little bit longer. And I know he isn't like starving, because he drinks plenty of milk, and I think we like kind of overfeed him at night just because it's the path of least resistance to get him back to sleep, and that can be like a little not dangerous. It's really hard to like overfeed a baby, but the doctor said that he is getting well more than he needs. So we're not doing like the cried out method, but the gentle, like when he starts crying in the night, he'll get 1 feed at night. That's still like because he's still probably needs 1, but the other times going like gently try to pat him down or like rock him back to sleep. People have their strong opinions on how to sleep train and how to whatever, and you do what works for you. And babies eventually figure it out on their own anyway, but we're just trying to get him to go longer. We're not necessarily thinking he needs a bottle to go back to sleep, because I think that's where he is right now, because he has had like a month or 2 where he has been like sick or like teething, and we've just let him play us. But he went to sleep just fine without a bottle last night, so he's okay. All right, we're driving. Tyler's driving. If this vlog goes up, we made it. But okay, Harrison's taking a nap. He's napped pretty good today. He took a nap at my mom's house, but it's just for a minute. But whole house is tired, but I talked about it earlier. We're just trying to get him sleeping right. He's actually a pretty good napper, but I would like for that to translate to a good evening. I have this high chair. I was really trying to leave it in the box until we got to the new house, but because our closing was pushed back 2 weeks, he needs it like now. So I didn't want to like pull it out of a box just to put it back in a box essentially, but he does need it like tonight because we've been using like a bumbo chair, and it's been really hard to feed him in for his solids. And now that he's like moving up in solids a little bit too. So
ignore my hat hair, but yeah, he just has too much wiggle room in the bumbo. So when he's trying to, and plus it's like on the counter, so he just gets easily distracted by the things around him.
This is the LALO chair. They didn't pay us or send it to us for the purpose of making the video. They gave us a pretty steep discount on it, but we do have a code or a link to use it in the description, I think. And they make a whole lot of products. They have this. They have the a lot of toys, like toy kitchens. They have bath sets, and I really wanted the chair. And supposedly they're really easy to clean. And they're supposed to grow with your baby a little bit. So I do have the infant insert because he's not fully sitting up on his own all the way yet. And this is like the footrest, and you can like move it. You can like flip it as they get taller, so you have a little more time with it. But I will not say this is cheap, but the TikTok girls say it's really high quality and it's worth the money. So, and supposedly really easy to put together. So I'll show you when it's done.
But yeah, so Sean's gonna put this together. I'm gonna sit here and supervise, and we're just waiting for Harrison to wake up, essentially.
Okay, this actually came together super fast. It looks nice. It's all like silicone, so it should rinse off really easy. It's pretty.
I like the color, yeah.
Sage green is all we got, and the high chair the tray just comes off and it slides in and out, so you can like just clean this part, and I'm sure you can just wipe down the rest. So, and the straps are like, I don't know what you call that material, like a rubber band, but thicker. So that you can wipe them. So it's not like the cloth or like from a car seat that you have to like really deep clean. So the whole thing can be wiped off, which is what the selling point is on it. And then we have like the insert for like the infant insert to keep him a little more upright while he's still learning. So I'm gonna put that in, and yeah, I like it though. It's gonna go great in our new house. Okay, so it's 7:30 on the dot. Harrison just went down to sleep. After you last saw me put the chair together, Harrison used it. He liked it, I think, for a little bit until he didn't. That's how he always is. But he did some solids. We're trying to introduce solids like a little bit at a time, a couple times a day. He is getting better at it, and he likes it more than he did when we first started. But as we noticed, this room is starting to look like we're moving. I know I said that at the beginning of the vlog, but we packed a few more boxes this weekend. I think we're up to 10 boxes packed, probably another 40 or 50 to go. But we're at the point where our house is going to start looking worse before it gets empty. Not necessarily better, but worse before it gets better. And then we're going to move everything to the new house once we close in a couple weeks. But we started this new show last night on Netflix called Wayward, right? That's the name of it. Mm-hmm. I didn't see any promo for it, but it was #1 on Netflix, and we saw it, I was like, this looks interesting. And so we started it, and we're both really into it, and we're probably going to finish it tonight. So that's the rest of the night's gonna look like for us. Is we're gonna probably binge out the rest of it, and I'm gonna eat some ice cream, and it's pretty good. I recommend it. Usually like I watch a show when it gets so loud on the internet, it's like, oh, you have to watch it. But I hadn't seen anyone talk about this, and maybe I'm just not on that side of the internet. But yeah, you want to say anything before I close the vlog?
Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll see you next time.
Yeah, he's in a Scooby-Doo pants.
Yeah. I had on a Scooby-Doo sweatshirt, but I was holding Harrison, so no shirt.
Yeah, we went on a little family walk. Harrison loves when Tyler wears the character, so we do it. And it's like peak dad mode. So when you see us in like a Lilo and Stitch shirt, it's for him. Alright, thank you guys so much for watching. Like, comment, subscribe if you haven't already. We'll catch you in the next one. Hope you enjoyed our little weekend in our life. Another day, another dollar tomorrow.